The wonders of the heavens are on perpetual display for the enjoyment of all humanity. On a clear night, one of the most impressive celestial objects can be seen with the help of a small telescope. This deep sky object is the Pinwheel Galaxy. The Pinwheel Galaxy, also known as M101, is a counterclockwise spiral galaxy located in the constellation Ursa Major. M101 is at a distance of 21 million light-years from Earth and was discovered in 1781 by French astronomer Pierre Marchand. M101 is a large galaxy with a diameter of 170,000 light-years. M101 has a high concentration of H2 regions, many of which are very large and bright. H2 regions usually accompany the enormous clouds of high-density molecular hydrogen gas contracting under their own gravitational force where stars form. M101 is asymmetrical due to the tidal forces from the interactions within its companion galaxies. These gravitational interactions compress interstellar hydrogen gas, which then triggers strong star formation activity in M101's spiral arms. Just a fun fact, with a diameter of 170,000 light-years, the Pinwheel Galaxy is 70% larger than our own Milky Way galaxy and contains about 1 trillion stars.
Well, hello everybody, and thanks for tuning in again. Well, as you know, I got a chance to do the Pinwheel Galaxy. Now, this is actually my second attempt at actually photographing the Pinwheel Galaxy. I originally photographed it, I believe, in 2021, and I shot that with a one-shot color camera. Now, I wasn't particularly happy with that. I used an L-Pro filter, and as I mentioned probably earlier in one of my last videos, I live in a Bortle 7, Bortle 8 area, and my exposure time obviously was too long. I was doing 3-minute exposures, and well, it gave me pretty good detail in the galaxy itself. But the problem was, because of the length of the exposure and the light pollution in this area, it was next to impossible for me to get decent contrast in the image. If I brought down the darker areas too much to get decent contrast in the image, it just completely ruined the image and it fell apart. So I didn't get very good data, and I basically scrapped that particular outing. Now, the image that I have now, I actually shot a few months ago, and I decided to shoot RGB, and I did that this time. Now, I did not shoot luminance, just red, blue, and green. I used those filters. And I decreased the length of the exposures down to 2 minutes. Now, apparently 2 minutes was probably a bit too much also, from what I could see. Now, getting contrast in the image was not nearly as bad this time. I was able to get something that I felt was at least workable. And however, this particular go-round, I wasn't able to get the kind of detail in the outer portions of the galaxy the way I would have liked to. The center portion of the galaxy turned out pretty well. Some of the spiral arms, the outer regions of that, turned out relatively well. But those more cloudy, luminous areas, like midway out from the center, it's lacking quite a bit of detail in those areas. But in spite of that, the image is nice and sharp, and I was relatively, I got something workable. So I decided to go ahead and continue the processing on that and see how things worked out. Well, anyway, I used the ZWO 183 mono camera. Right, this time I used my Celestron 8, and that got me a nice, a much tighter shot of the galaxy this time. And actually, that particular focal length, at 1280 millimeters, gives me on most of the images, it gives me a pretty good visual perspective that I really like. Well, anyway, that's about all I have for this video right now. And, well, I'm going to show you the finished edited image of that now. Well, as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to comment, like, and please subscribe. All right, until next time, and clear skies.